We want to tell you about how we even got here to advanced consciousness therapy, kind of our origin story of how the modality emerged.
Unlike a lot of other modalities that you may have studied or looked at, we're really bringing this to a different place. We're going to be engaging with a lot of experience as you move through advanced consciousness therapy, and not just the analytical mind. As you're listening to this, see if anything's landing.
We want to tell you about how we even got here to advanced consciousness therapy, kind of our origin story of how the modality emerged.
No, not long
actually
ago.
not long ago that I walked in for a session with Texas. I needed a massage, and I stumbled upon this place that he was working, and I got a massage, which was something much more than that.
Okay, you have to clarify that.
Okay. Texas has done some training in reflexology and pressure points and massage and other things like body work, right? But as he was doing that body work, there was also this energetic, emotional, spiritual work that was happening at the same time with his clients.
Right.
And I was a client of his, and I was like, "You're doing something really amazing here, Texas. What is it that you're doing?" And he would say, "Well, I just get out of the room." I'm like, wow, can I learn how to do like, how do people do this? Get out of the room.
Yeah. So, and for me, because most of what I do is very intuitive, I knew how to do this, but I didn't know how to explain how I did it.
Yeah, or teach it, or
no. So it was very limited. So in the last while, we've decided to have a really hard, close look at that, and that's sort of the impetus of the birth of advanced consciousness therapy. And we got really excited about that.
As we were trying to figure out what is it that Texas is really doing, in the background, kind of tucked away in her office, Monique, who's Texas's wife, was kind of pulling together all these different theories and ideas and some of her own personal practice that she'd had over the years with a particular technique around releasing, right? So where stuff would come up and then she would go through this thing and release it. And she had kind of developed this thing that was not any one particular thing, but it was a combination of all of these different modalities and all of these different theories. And it was really working for her. And we started introducing that to some of Texas's clients, and they were really finding it. So it's kind of been a learning lab here for the last 2 years as we've pulled together these different pieces.
Well, and your stuff, right? We want to augment what's there in
people's practice.
Yeah, we're not saying throw out everything. We're saying, is there some piece that you're missing?
Mm-hmm.
And you could bring it in, and that could change your practice. It could change your practice. It could change how you relate to your clients. It could change a lot of things. So that was because that's what you started to do with your stuff, right?
Yeah. So for those who don't know me, my background is in transpersonal psychology, and I've been working with clients as a registered clinical counselor for almost 20 years now. Some things were working, and I didn't always know what was working or why it was working, but often things would work.
Mm-hmm.
Working with Texas and seeing his approach and then kind of melding it with the psychology piece that I was bringing gave birth to this advanced consciousness therapy with Monique's tool of the presence protocol. So it's all very exciting, and what we've seen, absolutely transformational for clients. So absolutely.
Yeah, it's
how
wild.
Quickly people can have life-changing experiences and reset themselves and kind of come back to alignment. So we'll explain to you a little bit about what the modality is, but we wanted to first start with where it came from and how we're connected and what we're bringing to you.
It takes more than one being to bring something like this forward, right? So we spend a lot of time,
a lot of time
hanging out together.
Yeah,
and obviously that's a real privilege for us, right? But we're honing this daily, moment by moment, and staying in that open and curious place.
Mm-hmm.
We don't think we have all the answers, but we think that we have a way that you can have the answers that you need and the answers that you need for clients.